Welcome to the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite provides you with all the resources you need to become a successful author. You can learn more about Authors Unite and join the free community at authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner, and today I have Michele Molitor with us. She's an executive confidence coach and rapid rewire expert. So welcome to the show, Michele.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course, glad to have you on. We'll dive into the first one. The first question I have for you, Michele, is what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
Gosh, let's see. In my former life, I was a creative director, and circumstances had me lose my job and shattered my confidence. And it was a blessing in disguise. It helped me find my true passion and purpose as a coach, and now as a rapid transformational therapist. So even when things look bleak and dark, know that there is always something that's pulling you forward to help you see what you can't see beyond the end of your nose.
And what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
Let's see. Know that you can absolutely rewire your brain. You can change your thoughts. You can change your habits. You can change your behaviors and even your physical and emotional states of being. As a rapid transformational therapist and coach, I help people identify those subconscious underlying beliefs that are keeping them stuck in place, that are creating negative beliefs, negative emotional blocks, and even physical ailments. And you can get at those subconscious beliefs and move them out of the way and change your mind. And as you literally rewire the neural synapses in your brain, you can create new outcomes, new positive behaviors, and create success the way you would like it to be.
And what is your best piece of overall business advice? So not necessarily industry specific.
My overall piece of advice, I would say, do what you love and do what you love and love what you do. And if you don't know exactly what that is, it's worth taking the time to do the deeper level work to find out what your passions, your purpose, what's your compelling why, to do more of that, because life is short. And, we spend a lot of time at work every day. And if you're doing it, just kind of going through the motions and not really enjoying it, then you need to look a little deeper and find what will make you happy, because that's the whole purpose of life, is to find the work that moves you forward, that lights up your soul and allows you to be of contribution in the world in some way, shape, or form, that makes you happy and allows you to bring your gifts and your talents to the table.
And if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Gosh, that's a great question, Tyler. I would say believe in yourself. Know that you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. It just takes tenacity, it takes determination, and it takes continually learning and growing and believing in yourself, even when it gets hard or even when it seems like all the doors are closed. There's always a window to be found. You just keep looking.
And in your opinion, what's the key to happiness?
The key to happiness, excuse me, the key to happiness, I would say, is really tapping into your own sweet spot, that place where your values, your passions, your purpose, your innate talents and genius come into alignment and allow you to be of contribution in the best way you know how, in a way that's fulfilling and allows you to live a life on purpose. That's what brings happiness in my book.
And perfect leeway, what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
Oh, the best book I've read, let's see. I would say a book by Seth Godin, any book by Seth Godin probably. And I can see it on my shelf, but I can't see the title of it. but it's all about living your art, being your art. How do you bring your art, your leadership to the world in a good way? And yeah, he's a brilliant writer. And Tribes is another good one that he's written that I really enjoy as well. So lots of good stuff from Seth.
Yes, I agree. Seth is one of my top authors as well. And the next one is, what is your favorite quote and why?
My favorite quote is, rewire your brain, think new thoughts, and your life will follow. And it's pretty simple, right? You can choose how you want to live your life in every moment. And if you have thoughts that are bringing you down, then you need to check yourself and change your thoughts, change your mind, and your life will absolutely follow, because we create our own reality with the beliefs that we have and the perceptions that we have. And so if you're looking for the negative, the wrong, the bad, then you will find that. But if you're looking for the good, the positive, the possibilities, you'll find those as well. So you get to choose in every moment.
Yes. And thank you very much for coming on. The last question I have for you before we let you go is, where's the best place for people to find you online?
Absolutely. My website is nectarconsulting.com, NECTAR consulting.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Michele Molitor. You can find me on Twitter. You can also find me on Instagram at Rapid Rewire. So plenty of places to connect with me. I'd love to be of service and have a chat if that's of interest to anybody. See what you're up to in the world and what lights you up.
Perfect. Thank you again, Michele. We really appreciate it.
Oh, my sincere pleasure, Tyler. Thank you so much for having me.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.